Hello to all first-time buyers, returners, or window shoppers. Welcome back to Off the Rack, a podcast where we look into any and everything fashion. I'm Cordell Jones.
And I'm Micah Barkley.
And we'll be helping you today at your visit. On today's rack, we are highlighting Black-owned businesses for Black History Month. And today we're highlighting Eccentric Co., FANOFME, and Kaimikaze, and the creators behind their brands, their journeys, and their stylistic growth. So have your carts ready because at Off the Rack, our conversations sell.
Really?
Period. All right, so I do a Black fashion spotlight. Today, I was going to highlight Legacy, History, and Pride, otherwise known as LHP. The brand was created by Tahir Maury. The brand fashionably pays tribute to HBCUs across the nation with its varsity jackets, shirts, sweatpants, and more. It uses old school streetwear on the basis of their designs to help capture the essence of what makes HBCUs, even ours, FAMU, feel more unique than they already are. And just to reiterate, please support Black-owned brands, whether it's fashion, accessories, shoes, food, whatever you could buy if it's Black-owned, support it, even after Black History Month. Please keep that Black dollar going.
Okay, so on today's show, we have Jade Anderson, CEO of Eccentric Co. She's a third-year SBI scholar on a 5-year MBA track, financial secretary for the FAMU chapter of NCNW for the 2023-2024 academic year, athletic intern, presidential ambassador, and Thurgood Marshall College Fund Leadership Institute member. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Great.
Period. All right, so our next guest was the Mr. 1932 for the 2022 to 2023 academic year. He was a member of the Powerhouse chapter of the Collegiate 100. He's a member of the Alpha Z chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi, and he's a third-year business administration student from the DMV.
That's my alarm.
I'm dead.
Nah, that's crazy how that went off.
Welcome to the podcast, Leonard.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Period.
And we got a special
Please.
my
Last but not
friend
least.
Kai Dawson, CEO of Kaimikaze.
Yeah.
She's a fine arts chair for Spectrum, Eco Club member, and third-year animal science pre-vet. How you doing today?
I'm doing swell, blessed and highly favored, you feel me?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Period. So, of course, we start the show off with some little light questions just to kind of get a gauge. So the first question is, what's your favorite clothing piece to wear?
Like a specific like garment or like a hoodie, hat, like
Whatever you feel.
Dang, I think like nowadays I like the oversized like tees and the flared sweat. Flared sweats is crazy right
I
now.
was just about to say, I agree with the flare sweats because like it just sits so well over the shoe. Like,
Yeah.
I think for me it's just like baggy pants in general is really comfortable, and I feel like it pairs most outfits together well. So that's it for me.
That's real. As I say, do we have any new ones? It's just the same.
I change it every episode. I say something different every episode, but I got on baggy pants right now, so I'll just say that. Anything baggy over like low rise or what's it called? Low top shoes?
Yeah.
Or whatever. For sure. I like that look better.
Real.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm getting more into beanies. I was never like a beanie person, but now I'm just kind of like buying
You know
more.
how I feel. You know how I feel.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Love beanies.
And I will wear them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
y'all know the like you can see them on like Shein and like TikTok Shop, like the spider.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that. Like how
switch it
often do y'all see it a lot? Are
No,
y'all like
man.
it, or is it
like
like
Chinese manufacturers.
It's either that one or the one that's like the words that's like I don't even like they're like distorted on them. I don't even know how to
Spread
explain.
out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
yours looks good?
those is mad.
that is hard.
Where'd you get that from?
It's a Black-owned brand called it's spelled like the number 4 YE. Yeah.
YE. Okay. Fourier, wait. like, yeah, what is it?
Fourier.
I guess.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know. I thought it just looked cute, so I bought it.
That's
It is real
hard.
cute. cute.
That
I
don't
like
count.
it.
That's cute.
What is it, mohair? Okay.
Yeah.
Real or
What you
fake?
knowing that? Oh,
I don't support real.
I don't think I can afford real.
Person.
I don't think I can afford real if I wanted to. I'm like, maybe I'm still in school. I gotta pay these bills. So what is your favorite place to shop at?
My job. Ooh, yeah. Let me do a shout out to the brand real quick. Okay, if y'all haven't been to the other side vintage, y'all hit up the Railroad Square. They got like literally 1,000 things in there, and they also have my booth there. So if you want some SCK tees or some safe sex tees, I got you. Irritated.
Come on, bro.
I didn't even know that was over there. I definitely got to stop by over there.
Yes, bro.
That's tough. I say my favorite shop right now is this online shop. They sell like underground streetwear. It's called Lowheads. I gotta tap in with Lowheads.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of Lowheads before.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I don't consistently shop anywhere necessarily. So like I don't think I have a favorite place to be honest.
Good answer.
That's real.
Gatekeeping. Good answer. Good answer.
Very real.
No, it's not
I'm a fan.
yeah, I say it for my style, it's always gonna be Play-Dohs. Sorry. Me
Real.
personally, I just find everything I want in the men's section there. But
They got
some,
some good Really? Okay.
yeah, but it depends on like your style more so, because I'm just I'm just that. I just like thrifting.
I don't hate thrifting, but like I feel like it's harder for me because like I'm 6'6", like it's hard to find something that fit out of thrift store, like, you know? Like
Should figure out straight size medium and that's it. Like
That big and tall.
Oh my God.
Y'all can hear me through my mic, right?
yeah.
At my job, like, cause I work at like a men's warehouse, so like at my job they have like the suits, but like they have like sweaters and stuff that's like 3XLT. They be tired of me. I buy up everything. Like, they come in, where's the clearance? I don't know. I get an employee discount on top of clearance.
Oh yeah.
On top of clearance? Oh, I know that's right.
Real.
Kiss me.
You like spread the wealth, like.
I ain't got no money.
Okay. Well, that's right.
You got money coming in. You manifest.
Hello. That part.
Just right now, it looks a little dry. What about you? Is it the same?
It's mainly been like any place where I could thrift at. Even though it's kind of like but I find some cute stuff. And then it was this vintage store I found online that sells like vintage archive pieces that I've been looking at, and I've just been like trying to save up for one. So I'm kind of like looking into it. I think it's called like it's like vinaigrette, but like vinaigrette. But it's cute. Yeah, I saw like a mosquito top. It was like $60. And I was just like, I'm about to get into that. A little archive moment. And then my last little light question is, what's one tip you could give someone about fashion in any aspect, whether it be styling, modeling, fashion knowledge, anything?
I would say just be you. Like, there's nobody that can do you better than you do yourself. Like, the point of individuality is like you're coming together to express what you want to show off about yourself and what you want other people to know about you. So it's important that you represent and just don't stray away from what you believe just for fashion trends and fashion fads. Because at the end of the day, it goes away. Everything's temporary, and you yourself, you are a permanent person. What you feel, what you present, and what you put out. So
facts. Kai, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I 100% agree with Kai. Like, just be you. I know it's hard, like nowadays with social media and stuff like that, but like try to stay away from the trends, like, cause like individuality is big and fashion is always changing. So it's like this might be hot today, but it might not be hot tomorrow. So don't be quick to follow it.
And then my one piece of advice, to be honest with you, fashion is really an art. It's just the way you express yourself, just like an artist, paints a picture. So to be honest, I just felt like, just to piggyback off Len and Kai, it's just really about, embracing what makes you authentically yourself. I don't fully believe in bad outfits. I feel like an outfit's not bad if you wear it the right way, if you present yourself with confidence, and if you feel like you look good, you look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Very
Exactly.
I didn't see some bad fits though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I ain't gonna lie.
Of course, but yeah.
I mean,
I would say for me, like not having a set personality theme for your clothes is like something big, because I get like irritated, and sometimes I take like a lot of time like picking an outfit because I'm like, this is cute, but this is not what people on campus know me to wear. So it's just like, this is not my personality, this isn't me, but then it's like, but I still like it. So I'm trying to get out of like having one, what's it called, aesthetic. I don't have one aesthetic. Like versatility? Yeah, but it's just like putting on anything. Like one day I could go from like a real good fit to then like just leggings and sweats looking like, the white girls at the, with the headphones and like the flare. I look like that every other day. We're not gonna talk about that. But like going from that to that, and then not being like, well, dang, like this isn't what I wear, and then you see everybody else have their set, like, oh, this is that person's fit, because you can tell it from like a mile away. But like, I guess just wear what you want, child. I'm tired of like picking and choosing. If it's cute, I'm gonna put it on. I don't care.
That's real. I just say explore. I feel like at this point, it's just kind of like, I feel like whenever people like get into fashion and stuff like that, they always kind of feel like they have to stick to either like what a trend is or something that's kind of like baseline what everybody else is doing. Explore, look out there, try and find things that you like, find things that you don't like, figure out what works for you, and just continue to find new things, because it should never get boring for you. It's fine.
Facts.
Trying new things is what keep it exciting. Like,
literally,
routine is only good when you try and get in the gym. That's it.
Real. Very real. Clock it.
Real bad.
All right. So the first of the little real questions would be for all of you guys, when did you start your brand on campus?
I started mine, what was it? I think 2022. I think I started FANOFME in high school, and then I came to FAM in 2021, my freshman year, and I kind of just like, I ain't had the confidence in it to drop nothing for real. And then I came back that next summer, and yeah, I just had a mission, and I was like, we gonna drop this, and then I dropped the free one to that September. So yeah, fall 2022.
I started fall 2022 as well. I was just doing hats for now because I was kind of scared to drop the first like article of clothing. But sophomore year in the fall, that's when I officially launched Eccentric for the first time.
I'm not a date person. I usually just go off like how I feel with my experiences. So I remember I was depressed my freshman year. So I wanted a brand, and I was like, I wanted to help my mom out with paying my tuition and stuff like that, and stuff like that. So I also wanted my own income because she sent me money, but I'm an independent person, so it kind of made me feel weird. So started my brand. The first thing I dropped was tote bags, and it was like, I think it was spring.
That was spring 23.
It was spring 23, I thought. Yeah.
23, yeah. But I had the idea about a year. It was sitting about a year. It was just like a notebook idea, and originally it wasn't Kaimikaze. It took me a little minute to get the name, but I wanted something that included myself. So Kaimikaze, but yeah.
Kaimikaze is tough, by the way.
Appreciate you.
I was gonna say, with all three of y'all, it sounded like there's like hesitation before y'all kind of started. How come?
I can say for me, like I kind of struggle with confidence, like my whole life. So, and that's really like one of the main reasons I started my brand too was to help kids just like me, like that struggle with self-confidence. But I went through something like tragic through like basketball. I loved basketball my whole life. And then, some things happened with me and the basketball coach in high school, which led me to like stop like believing in myself and stuff like that. So that's why I had the lack of confidence, 1, and 2. Like I didn't even know where to start. Like honestly, like I had no type of blueprint. But I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like I met my my homeboy Mike. He actually has a brand called Lost Habits in Atlanta. But he went to school here, and we was in the no, his stuff is fire. Like and everybody wearing the stuff, like Lil Tony. He just got his stuff to Lil Yachty and the whole like Concrete team and everything. But he he started his brand our freshman year, and like he kind of like, I was like, bro, like I want to do this, like show me how to do it. And he just gave me the blueprint. And then like that spring, I kind of like locked in that summer, like that's when I started making stuff. So that's when I definitely got the confidence. But yeah.
And for me, I feel like I was hesitant with Eccentric at first, honestly, because of comparison. Just trying to compare myself to every other brand I'm seeing on campus, Mike being one of them. Funny enough, like it was inspirational, but at the same time, it made me like scared because I'm like, I don't know as many people as them. I even started thinking at one point, like because I'm a female, it's gonna be harder to sell streetwear than like it is for a man. And honestly, just like my mind fighting itself. So for me, I feel like it was the thief of comparison, just thinking that I need to compare my brand to everybody else's brand. And I feel like to this day, it still is what makes me hesitant to drop new things, to try new things. And yeah.
I think I was hesitant just because I didn't know who I was at the moment, and because I didn't know who I was, I couldn't find my interest or really what I wanted to do, my passions in life. But I knew my passion was like kind of like non-conformism. I don't like going with the flow. Like if you tell me to do this, I'm going to do that, and it's purposeful because everybody likes to do what everybody else likes to do, and I like to do what I want to do. And once I figured out what I wanted and how I could navigate that type of field through fashion at that. So I mean, I was big on art. I used to sketch a lot, but I think clothing, as I became more into fashion, I used to hate like going, my mom used to take me shopping, and like I used to hate just sitting in Bills or like wherever I was. It made me hate fashion. But when I took it for myself and I found out who I was, it was like, okay, I can make my own clothes. Like I DIY my shirts, and it's fun. Like it's a creative outlet for me. So I think that is why I'm less hesitant now to start producing.
Okay, period.
I was gonna ask if you could go into detail about the FTK shirts.
Like the inspiration?
The inspiration behind it and your message behind that, and then the...
Okay. FTK, it was my second job. I came up with it just because of the spike. Well, it's been ongoing for years, of course, but like just the spike in the amount of protests against abortion rights and how white males feel they can tell us what to do. Like that's actually crazy. Like you don't have a coochie, you can't navigate those type of avenues, and it takes a woman to understand a woman's body, to truly understand a woman's body. So like with FTKTs, the point of it, it says for the kids or F the kids. Basically saying the choice is the voice, and that you should have a right, regardless if you're a woman or not. Like you should have a right to choose what you want to do with your body. And as a man, like you have to respect the fact that if a woman does not want to do something with your body, you can't force her, because at the end of the day, she's the one carrying, she's the one birthing, she's the one providing and producing and all this stuff. So it's always important. I always include a special message on the back, a little explicit, but I like being explicit. I feel like it gets the point across. It's a head turner. Like you're not just gonna look at my shirt and be like, oh, like you're gonna be like, is that a curse word? It's gonna make you ask a question, but like either way, it's gonna get your brain stimulated, and that's what I want.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say for Len and Jade, what were y'all inspirations for your brand or creating your brand as well?
Go ahead, Jade. Go first.
Okay, yeah, I'll go first. So my inspiration for Eccentric, honestly, is trying to fight trends. We spoke about it in the beginning, like about not conforming to what everybody else wants to do. I'm just one of them people who like, I don't like people who have social media archetypes about themselves. Like everything they say, think, feel is based off Twitter or TikTok or something like that. So I feel like that translates into how I want to express myself through fashion. So really the inspiration for Eccentric was just how can I like create something that's a little bit different from the streetwear space. And I really just want to remind everybody in some way, shape, or form to remember to be you at the end of the day, because we do live in a world of trends. We do live in a very social media time. Social media is taking over. However, I do think it's important that your authenticity is something that you'll always have no matter what. If you're working in corporate world, if you're working as an entrepreneur, your authenticity is important. So kind of like Kai, I try to put a message in most of the pieces saying like, for example, the hoodie I'm wearing right now, it says individuality still exists on the back, to say that, yeah, we live in a time of trends, but at the same time, you're an individual regardless. Or like my first piece that said be you, just a little small message to remind people like, you know, yeah, this is streetwear, it can get repetitive, but at the end of the day, just remember to be your authentic self through everything.
Okay, period.
Let a message. I would say for FANOFME, like I was saying, like during my like junior year and senior year of high school, I was going through it with this basketball coach or whatever, and I was losing self-confidence in myself. And at the time, how I was making money was I was reselling streetwear, and I would resell streetwear to buy streetwear. And it was like, dang, like I'm spending all this bread on these high fashion pieces, or like some with a name of like Supreme or like even like Cactus Jack, and the designs were so simple. It was just like a logo thrown on it or like a graphic on it. Like it was nothing crazy, but the t-shirts is $60, $70. So I'm like, bro, there's gotta be a way. Like I feel like I can create some stuff like this, whatever. But I got the name FANOFME from just like, kind of like, you always just, I feel like you gotta believe in yourself before anybody can believe in you. Same way as like, you gotta love yourself before anybody can love you like fully. So like the motto was like, never needed your approval, I'm a fan of me. Like regardless of what you got going.
I was gonna say that. I first heard that. I was like, yeah, that's all you need.
Don't say nothing.
Nah, for real. You can have it. You can have it. But yeah, like never needing anybody's approval, like just doing you for you. That was kind of like the back end for the brand. But I really just wanted to do it to not only spread that message, but also make affordable streetwear that's as hard as the other ones, you know, that's out there.
That's key too, because like they be charging, like he said, $70 for a t-shirt.
Crazy.
It's like it takes what, $15 to make and produce. Like
it's really a competitive edge, because it's like, especially on this campus, like I know some brands that's on this campus that charge a lot, but it's like we competing against each other at the end of the day. So it's like people gonna look at my brand like, oh, his stuff hard, but his stuff is cheaper,
right?
And they the same quality. Like, hold on, let me.
And that's the returning customers. Like that's how you get your demand up. Like
Simple.
People that love your quality stuff and will actually come back and keep buying your stuff.
That's real. I was gonna say, how do y'all keep y'all like brand unique? I guess with the amount of different like FAMU brands on campus, it's so many.
Well, not even just like FAMU, because I like expect y'all want to
go further,
reach beyond FAMU, but it's just like even like, because right now you could say you technically kind of local around so there's so many different college campuses that got the same people that's working, like, so it's like, how are you trying to ensure that your brand is still gonna stay like, is it like pertinent? What's it called?
That
I feel like we know.
That word, like really,
sure.
like how are you gonna keep your? Of course, you can keep your individuality, but like, how do you plan on like getting people to see you as like higher than everyone else to like buy into your brand? Really,
I wouldn't say higher. It's just more about like coming with what you come with. Like you gotta keep your mind flowing, because an idea is only original if you plan it out. Like you have to put action towards it. And I'm sorry, ideas are not original. They generate in your head. So it's like, it's a past energy from a past person that may have had the idea but didn't formulate that action. For you to put it on a shirt or put it in a business or to put it out there, that is your creative expertise, and you are now like basically trademarking that as, okay, this is what I've made for myself. And especially if you didn't get it from any influences of anybody else and it came like straight from what you experienced in life or, you know, what you're going through, it's always going to have some type of personal spin on it. So it's not like you really have to worry about falling into the same trends as everybody else. I mean, if somebody relates it to it, it's like that, but there's always going to be something about it that's different because you have an inspiration behind it.
No, for sure. I'm a music head, so like I look at fashion like, I look at it like sampling a beat or like sampling an old song or something like that. Like like you taking, like you said, like you seen an idea or something, you seen something that sparked your inspiration and just remixing it. Like the Free Wanted t-shirt, like I think that like past December, Kanye West and Drake had the little like Free Larry Hoover concert for like Amazon Prime or whatever, and I was watching it and they had this cold merch that just said Free Larry Hoover on the back, like, and that was it. Like it just said that, and it was in this like baby blue. It was, I don't know, it was tough. But I was like, dang. And then Gunna got locked up, and I was like, nah, like it. And that's what gave me the inspiration to make it. But instead of like doing exactly what they did, I added my own spin to it. I put, you know what I'm saying, like my little twang on it, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like that's my goal and my way of how I like try to stay relevant or like new with stuff.
Okay.
And then for me, like I said, the whole basis of my brand is trying to be unique in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like for me, it's just always trying to create something that like catches the eye in a sense. Like, yeah, everybody's brand is going to catch an eye in some way, shape, or form, but I want to create stuff that kind of makes you look like, what is that, if that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why I say, like, this hoodie, no matter where I go in this journey, I feel like this hoodie is always going to be a staple of what Eccentric is supposed to stand for. Because, like, if you look at it, it's kind of like, what's going on? Like, I don't know if I'm creeped out by looking at it. I don't know if I like it, if I don't like it, if it's too much, if it's too little. So I feel like just always trying to create something like that just makes people stop when they look at it. Kind of like what Kai is saying, like her brand caught my eye on a different level when I first ever saw it, when I saw her like designing it and stuff. Because, you know, like I've been following her for a while. So even before she, you know, like dry launched the brand, I was just looking, I was like, wow, like I don't know if I could do it. Because like, you know, my auntie or somebody see this, I'm gonna be like, oh man. But I respect it, because that's exactly exactly.
She's gonna be like, you're looking at a future way.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I bought it though.
That's what fashion is all about, man.
Facts.
But yeah, for sure.
No, because like I want to piggyback off that. Like when I first saw your hoodie, like it did make me feel different because it made me feel like I was looking at frequencies. And the middle like the middle frequency was like maybe like a god or what people centered around, and the other people were like people that's trying to figure themselves out, because that was more colorful and the rest are like kind of more plain, but they're a
exactly
little
what it was
developed
supposed to
at
do,
the
for
bottom.
sure.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That's like weird in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
That
looking
was
at
the
like
hope.
this is like something that would go on like what's it called, brain games or something. And I used to want to be like,
yeah.
I was into like neurology and everything like that, and I'm just like, this looked like something on a conspiracy theory show. Like it just that's what it gave to begin with, and that's just like I love that.
And we've never seen anything like it. Like,
I
never
have
seen
not.
it.
That was the goal, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Hello.
So I want to ask this. I feel like I know y'all want to branch out past like FAMU, and then I know you coming in with your stacks and everything like that. So you building more like pieces more so. So I just wanted to ask, like, you personally, when you do like develop your brand a little bit more, and then maybe into like a full, like you got different pants, maybe shoes, you never know what you want to do in the future. Like, what's a trend right now that you would never like incorporate into your brand, that you just, that's something that you just don't like the style of it, like something you see that, like we was talking about the beanies earlier, like would you ever put your logo on a beanie like that? Like me personally, no. But like something that you see a lot of people wanting that they would want to buy from you, but you don't want to do it, if you had anything.
I don't know about like garments or per se, because like I feel like everything is useful in some type of like timing. It's just might not be useful right now, but like I feel like the usage of fast fashion, I don't like fast fashion. I don't agree with child labor. I don't agree with none of that. So like I originally started off thinking about Alibaba and stuff like that, but I branched out to DIY, and I was like, okay, I can do literally what they're doing and just figure out how to make it. So I got my materials and stuff like that, and I just started using it as a canvas, using my tees as a canvas, and like it came out like, for example, for this, and same thing for my porn star tees. Like anything I can make, I will make. Once I learn how to sew and put those clothes together, like I feel like I would be able to make these stacks that I'm wearing right now. Like I won't need a manufacturer, but like as far as if I do use a manufacturer, they will be somebody, they'll be grown, so it's like it's their choice to be in that operation, and it won't be per se like contributing to somebody's suffering in life. I guess.
Remind me the question really quick. I lost my train of
So
thought.
I can incorporate like basically what you were saying.
What wouldn't I
too.
ever do? Okay.
Yeah, or like a process you wouldn't go through.
Yeah.
Who you wouldn't collaborate with, like big time, anything like that. Things that you just wouldn't do for your brand.
I think something I wouldn't do, like, don't get me wrong, like I'll wear it, but I don't think I would ever like put eccentric really small on a shirt or a hoodie or anything, and then have something really big on the back. I don't think I would ever do that
like restaurant
because
merch.
I just think it's kind of the mall, like, and that's not what my brand's supposed to be about. Like, again, I don't knock it. I have clothing like that. Don't get me wrong. I'll wear it, or like even kind of like what Essentials does, if that makes sense.
Ooh.
Like, I don't think.
Let's talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about it.
But I just, for my personal brand, I don't think I would create something like I'm not knocking it because I don't know what will happen years from now if it gets that big and people are willing to buy it. But my idea is that I wouldn't just want to put like eccentric and that's it on the front of anything and then have a really large graphic on the back because it's just not my forte when it comes to style, really.
Got you.
That's just a hard question. But I think one thing that comes to my mind is this might sound crazy too, but like the HBCU route, like making stuff in like HBCU colors and like to sell to that like dynamic, because I feel like once you do that, like it's over now. Now you're an HBCU brand. Now everything you drop, they're gonna want it in that color, in that school's color, that school's color. So like, because people have been asking me to do that, like I'm like, yeah, I would make a lot of money, but that's not the vision or like the route I wanted my brand to go in. So that would be my thing.
Can I ask him something really quick?
Yeah.
So as a member of D9, would you do that? Would you answer that, or you're like, nah,
even
that's
that
a whole
too?
nother
That's
thing, you're
I feel
not.
like that's the same thing. I'm a little biased because you know what I'm saying. I might drop something in the Crimson and Cream,
Yeah.
but like I probably wouldn't even do that, to be honest. Like it would be low, but I feel like the same thing. Like you going in that same like
No, that's real though.
way more
That's
dangerous.
more dangerous.
Way more
That's real.
dangerous because you got to get like licenses. For
Yeah,
certain
exactly.
stuff
Yeah, that's true.
Like the trademark, you gotta, But going back to what, going back to what Jade said, I will say about like having like a small logo and then a picture on the back, or just with the brand name on the front. The crazy thing is, and I was talking with Cordell about this when Jerry Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's his
Yes.
name.
Okay, sorry. When he came, I was like, honestly, I didn't know the difference. I didn't know that Fear of God was the main thing, and then Essentials was a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The only way I knew it was from, because I'm bi, I like a little K-pop. So, two members from BTS, they always wear like Fear of God Essentials hoodies. So I never thought he did fashion. I only know the hoodies because everybody, I'm just like, but then that goes back to like, this is actually a whole different branch off that I'm doing, but it's like the hoodies and the sweats, like Essentials, those are like cheaper. And I'm like, there's a thing, this is very controversial that I'm just going to say. There's a thing with, certain people of like the African American race wanting to look like they have money.
Yes.
That's
And
true.
so it's like I didn't know that Fear of God was like could have been more of a luxury type brand. Like I didn't know they made actual different clothes. I just thought it was just a hoodie and sweat.
Yeah,
brand. And I'm just like I'm seeing people, no knocking people that wear it, but it's just like the full on like it really. They just want something with the name on it so you can look and say, okay, this person got money.
Yeah.
And I'm just
I
like that's
respect
not
it.
fashion.
I figured
That's
that's
not
wrong
more
though.
so-
That really is essentials though. That is
that's
essentials
true. Exactly.
to me. Like
That isn't but it's just like
because I don't own no essentials.
Not one.
I don't own essentials, but I feel the same way. Like people low key might only buy it now because like it screams like, oh, they got bread.
It's like the denim tears thing. It's like everybody's gonna buy the flower wreath because they see the flower wreath and they're like, it's denim tears. But if there's anything else they make, it's kind of like if it not got the name brand on it, they're not gonna get it.
And honestly, I hate that though because I feel like it takes away from the creators of it. Like because denim tears is really like if you look into it like that, it gets real deep about his garments and stuff. And I'm sure it does about essentials with Jerry and them. But like that's just the situation you got going on now in our community.
I just wanted to say that definitely stemmed from slavery, having to feel like we need to prove ourselves. Just wanted to put that in there.
Come on, talk about
That's real though.
Super
that
real.
part. And then like going off of it, I learned this like I had to be in like middle school or high school, and then somebody like there was like a social media post or something, and it was back when it was like real popular for y'all to buy like knockoff name brand, like the remake of like a Gucci shirt.
I like
for
Rucci.
example. Please, like Gucci does not make that.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they will make it, but then they were talking about like, oh, you shouldn't like if you can't afford it, don't buy the knockoff of it because it kind of defeats the purpose. More so.
Facts.
So
I agree.
Stop buying reps.
Yeah.
well,
Stop buying reps, y'all.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody mouth drop. Go ahead.
No
Finish
way.
first.
No, you go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
can't wait to edit
So this is my stance on the whole rep situation. I don't think people should wear reps in clothing. I agree because there's always a more affordable option. However, in the sneaker resale business, I'm sorry, but I'm not spending $1,000 on shoes that aren't supposed to be that much personally. However, I don't own designer sneakers, but I do have Jordans that are rep, and I'm not afraid to tell people personally because I feel like I don't have to lie. I'm not trying to fake like I have money. I just like these shoes.
Wait, real quick. I don't know what reps are.
That's key.
Oh, reps are basically they're a replica of the shoe. Like,
they
they have
the real
different
Jordan, but they're Jordan.
Yeah,
Like,
like
they
made
have-
one of one.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's called 1-to-1. So basically, they say that
Like
for every
Nah. Like same manufacturer, but like not through the actual.
That's what I was about to say.
So-
Like, let's say it's made in the exact same factory as real Jordans. There's something in the shoe that's not like the right quality, if that makes sense.
Basically a lower quality version, but they look the same.
Yeah.
Like, I could be wearing the same shirt as you, but mine will rip when you touch it.
That's real. That's real.
I mean, it's different for shoes, but like they're very good at like mimicking.
Wait, so
They
I wouldn't be able to
know-
tell the difference.
They very
high key.
So just fake.
That's why they got.
They're fake.
Yeah. They're just
Oh,
reps.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
thinking-
fake
they're called
shoes.
reps.
Yeah.
But it's like you still paying almost the same amount.
Nah,
No.
you're paying
No,
way,
no,
you're paying
no,
a way
no,
less
no,
amount.
no.
It'll be like a
Way
shoe
less,
be
that's the point.
$500, but you're buying a rep for like 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fakes.
That's why they
I
got
get
it in the app,
essentially.
like, check
We've
the
talked
app.
about it.
We have, but I never.
I know I've talked about it at length.
Yeah, I don't.
But see,
remember
so
the-
that's
did
what I'm
it.
saying. That's why I don't buy like Gucci reps or anything like that. Cause like I'm not trying to fake like I got Gucci money, but I
Yeah.
do like these Jordans, like just cause of the color wave or whatever. So that's kind of why I get them. I don't know. My mind might be a little, but
Okay, if it looks good, that's how.
Yeah,
You're not trying to
that's-
be like, oh, this is a cheaper
exactly.
Jordan, but you're not gonna know it's cheaper. You're trying to be like, this is
yeah, I'm
cute.
not trying to
wear
lie.
it.
I'm not trying to
And
lie.
I don't knock nobody that buy the reps, but like I was a sneakerhead growing up,
Yeah,
so
that's
like
real. That's
it was
real.
like a love and passion to go. Like I stood in the line. I remember I stood in line 5 hours for the Space Jams. What was that? 2015, I think. Like
Dedication.
Yeah.
there was like, you know what I'm saying, I had a love for it. So it's
That's
like
real.
the reps, and then like, you know, you hit on sneakers and you don't hit. Like it's like great feeling when you hit on sneakers and you get that real shoe. So I just felt like it was taken away from like the love of the sneaker. And you
Well,
just
I
don't-
understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
understandable.
definitely do understand that.
Wait, so let me ask. So like, you know, I see those videos or YouTube videos all the time where there's like actual like sneaker professionals. Like you go to, I guess, train it so they can tell they don't take rep. They can tell
No.
the difference.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They're supposed to be able to tell the
To
difference.
tell the
Yeah.
difference.
But StockX was
I was just about to say, but then they say
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say,
resellers
what's
like
up with
StockX
StockX?
are selling fake shoes.
yeah,
so
StockX got caught selling
that
fake
kind of
Yeah.
broke my heart when I was a kid. I spent
Yeah.
my hard-earned little mall money on StockX shoes
Facts.
before just to find out that they fake anyways.
I didn't know
funny
that.
enough, that's what made
I
me
was
start
thinking
wearing
about
reps.
buying.
When I found out that
Word.
stock, I was like, oh,
See, I ain't gonna lie though, that's a valid reason to start
was
because
like,
it's like what
that's literally
I just
what
paid all that
happened.
because StockX is not cheap at all.
yeah,
They
exactly.
not- but they fake.
They can be.
They-
Yeah.
It can
they're
be.
saying that you
there's
never know.
there's
You're
a
taking the
percentage,
risk,
you know what I'm
though.
saying?
That's
It's a
not
good
a
risk.
whole, like vendor. That's just like a resale type. How does that work?
It's like
How
a
does that work?
resale platform because you could put shoes on there to
Yeah,
sell
you
back.
can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't sold like shoes, clothes on StockX and stuff like that. But like you send it to them, and then they have like professionals that are supposed to be professionals and be able to tell what's fake and not. And then they put it, and like it goes through a whole process of like knowing if it's fake or not. And then if it is real, if it passes the test, then they put it on their site for, you know what I'm saying, you to make money. But people were
Yeah,
getting
I've
away
sold
with
shoes on there
selling like
before.
fake shoes on there.
Yeah.
That's
Basically.
crazy. Do you think like the StockX representatives are trying to like make like a profit off of it? Like what
Yeah.
type of percentage of?
Well, yes.
Oh,
Is
absolutely.
that why they selling fakes?
I
I feel like
agree,
it's a little grimy because it's like how you got all these people and they can't verify what type of shoes, right? Because like
Yeah.
it wasn't just like it seemed like it was a little bit out of nowhere. Like all these
Yeah.
people are literally getting all these reps. Like you had to make some type of decision to be like, okay, like maybe y'all sales are dropping or GOAT was finna get y'all or whatever it
Or
was.
the quality
Like,
check wasn't quality
Yeah,
checking.
like-
Facts.
The authenticity
And honestly,
verification.
that's one of the reasons why I chose StockX over like a GOAT or a Grail, because it's going to professionals. I'm thinking it's going to professionals that's going, you know, like not portray me, but dang, I heard you start selling fake shoes. Now I'm not. Now I'm at
Yeah.
GOAT with it. Cause,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, most of these platforms are real, and especially Grail. I ain't never had too much of a good time on Grail.
Really?
Love your
No,
relationship.
because
It
like
be a mess.
girl is a mess, low key. But they have like archive pieces.
They do.
But that's the only reason I'm on there. Like as far as everything else, I don't like the process.
My thing is that they do have archive pieces, but sometimes they'll be posting it, and then you ask them to show you an actual picture of it because it was posted 7 months ago, and then
Yes.
they can't find the item, and it's just like,
It be
so do
so
you have it in your
long.
house?
So, like-
Is it in the closet? Where's it at?
No, that's true.
I'm not good with terminology. I'm trying to make sure archive pieces are pieces like that people don't make no more. That's like a They don't sell it no more?
Oh, I don't know specific.
Like archive would be like okay. So like for instance, if something was on like a spring summer 2023 2024 runway, whatever, right? If they sold it and it's no longer in stores and it's just like they moved on to the new collections, that would be considered an archive piece now.
Yeah,
because it's been passed. They're not making a new version of it. It's just existing and there's new pieces there.
Okay.
Because most companies just have like a regular product that they rerun all the time. And, like that's what people know them
but if
for.
they stop, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
With creating y'all brands respectively, how has your own personal style and taste kind of changed throughout time?
I feel like I really like that question. I definitely got out of my comfort zone when it came to dressing. Like I just used to wear like a shirt and then jeans and then shoes that match the shirt, like stuff like that. Like in high school, if that makes sense. Like I'm from South Florida, so like it was real. It's real. Like that's how people kind of dress. That's what you know what I'm saying. That's what you see.
Kodak matched with the suit. That's amazing.
Exactly. Like, bro, like that's kind of what you see down there. But I think since making my own brand, it's also made me want to dress differently. Not only because like I kind of want to dress in the I would make this. So like I feel like it definitely has me exploring fashion in a different sense than I ever had before. But that's my little short answer to that.
So I say like when I first dropped FANOFME and launched it, I felt like I needed to like put that stuff on every day.
Yeah.
Like, cause I felt like when you see me, you see my brand. So it's like if I can't even dress myself, what would make people like buy my clothing? But like I kind of feel like I established that I know how to dress a little bit. My clothes that I'm dropping are kind of hard. So it's like I don't feel the pressure to do that no more. And like I feel like 2024, like I've been coming real calm with the fits. Like I don't be trying too hard. Like I just like wear what I want. You know what I'm saying, or wear what I like.
Real.
What was the question again?
How has your like style changed that you locked up? Number one.
Since I got locked up.
Oh yeah, you did lock up later on. Your
Oh, girl.
Talking about
Girl, I thought you said God. I was gonna say, ain't nobody been in jail before, but
You know what?
I feel like I just got more into styling and like accessories. I also expanded my color palette because I was definitely just a red and black person, more like a white person. But like I've added more colors. I got some more yellow, some more green. So I don't know, just expanding, getting out of my comfort zone basically. And I'm more of like a baggy streetwear person, and I'm trying to do more like versatility. So different hats instead of caps, and like just changing the small things to see what it look like basically.
That's real.
Let's talk about how our style has changed since freshman year.
Oh, you want to start it off?
No, you can start.
Well, I gotta start it off.
Cause you the host. and I'm
Okay,
the
well, great.
co-host.
Clock me.
Cordell be putting that on.
Facts.
He gets told this every episode, but he's like, stop.
No,
what are you
because
talking
I'm like,
about?
I don't know. I try to explain it. I'm like, I feel like I'm not there yet. I'm not there where I want to be.
Man,
I'm not where I
I'm
want
trying
to
to be
be.
where he
But
is.
you're where most people want to be.
Facts.
Exactly.
I didn't even know Cordell, like, and I just seen him around campus.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bro, gotta be him. He gotta be in my fashion show. Like, I had to hit him up. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With the first fit, like that first fit, I was just staring at the picture like, oh my God, he looks so good.
Please. But I feel like freshman year, I got here and I was just like, oh, I gotta dress like everybody I know. Like, I'm trying to be on like League Fits, the HBCU like fashion pages. And then I think it got towards the end of my freshman year and I was just like, I don't care anymore. And I'm like, at this point, I know what I like to wear. I now have the ability to get the things I want to wear. So now at this point, I'm just gonna go in and let have. And since then, I've just kind of been procuring stuff I like, saving up for pieces that I want to have in my closet just to kind of keep around for a while, because I don't want to just keep buying like quick stuff and then I grow out of it, then I move on to the next thing, then I buy something new, grow out of it, go on to the next thing. I want to buy stuff that kind of sustains. And then sophomore year kind of started getting more into my like higher fashion bag, and then started getting in that realm, and now I'm here where I literally just throw things on my body and call it a day.
For me, I couldn't dress. It's embarrassing to think about. I don't want to talk about it.
Please.
Next question. No, just
Everybody come
playing.
from there though.
No, but like I feel like I couldn't, even to this day, I don't even think I could. I be thinking I can't dress for. I'm not gonna look at him because he looking at me weird. I just didn't think I could dress like now that I'm thinking back to it, like freshman, because you got to understand, like I went to a uniform school K through 12.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, so y'all didn't
And I'm going to church. I ain't had no friends. So where I'm going, where I'm hanging out at, I don't have no excuse to put a fit on. This is gonna be embarrassing, but I'm gonna say it. I had a mama. She dressed me till I was like 13.
Yeah.
So it's like especially for church, like we would get into constant fights once I got like 14, 15, 16, like older, because I'm trying trying to figure out what my style is. And then she was the type of mom, I love my mom, but it's like, oh, you're like a reflection of me. And then she's like, okay, well, I know what looks good on you because I'm like plus size too. So it was like, but she wasn't trying to find, y'all know, back in the day, like plus size clothes, it was either like, it was just some old ugly stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just,
that's
you
true.
had to either, you, doesn't matter the age, you was just dressing like you was like
A receptionist?
50. Yes, so that's how I looked like from what, like third grade till like, and so it was just like she wouldn't try to, like, I would find things that I liked in my style that would fit my body, but then she's like, no, like she wouldn't let me wear it. So it's like once I got out of that and I'm like, I got my first job and I started paying for stuff myself, I was buying my own clothes. So it was kind of like I can do what I want, but I didn't know what to do. And I was trying to be myself. I'm just like, well, I see what everyone else is doing. I want to figure it out myself. And that was, I should have asked somebody for help because I was just looking how I was looking. So I came freshman year is like, what's it called? It was, I don't know, a fever dream. I can't remember what I was wearing, but I know it wasn't up to par. I looked a mess, I'll say that. So sophomore year, I can kind of remember that. Like, I was really getting into like just wearing everything oversized. And like, a thing that I don't like about my fashion, it still even happens today because like I said, I like wearing, I'm more of a like a wear what I want because of like the whole idea of it. You don't have to see my body type into it. So like, if I look like a box, I don't care, depending on what I'm wearing. Like if I'm wearing like a dress, okay, you want your figure to show, but like if I'm wearing this, I don't care. So then when I wear certain other things, people are like, oh, you actually like have a shit. I didn't know that it gets on my nerves because I'm just like, that's not for you to see. That's not for you to like, that's not, oh my gosh, her butt looks good in those jeans. Like that's not my idea when I go out. I'm going out because these jeans look cool. So it's kind of like I was trying to figure that out. I was wearing a lot of like, I don't know, like there was a few comments that I got and it was like, oh, you like the clothes that you wear, they cool, but they make you look bigger than you actually are. And I kind of hated that because I'm just like, well,
that's crazy.
Somebody said that to me before too. So
my mom said that to me.
Wow.
my mom says that all to this day. She still says that.
Like because it's like
Child.
the clothes that I'll wear, like I like extra stuff. So it's like, of course, like you got fat on your body. So when you wear certain things like your stomach, sometimes you can't tell where, like, is your stomach that's what poking out or is that the fabric? Right. So it's like stuff that I would wear is like, this is more tight for me, but it would be like, I would be like, what, a 1X, 2X. I'm wearing like 4X jeans because I like that baggy style. And then it's just like, well, that still looks like big or whatever. And I'm just like, I had to get out of that because I was wearing, like I said, I wear like 3XLT extra big and tall, like, because I like that stuff. So it was kind of like I was just like, I had to stop caring or whatever. She's like lighting up on that. And me and her, like, even when I was going to college, like, I love my mom, don't get me wrong, but it's like we still get into arguments like to this day about what I wear. And I'm just like, I'm funding my own clothes right now.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's like, also like, I've been a people pleaser since the day I was born. Like the reason why I'm in college right now is because she wants me to get a degree. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, so I'm tired of that, and the only way that I've been able to like more so break out of that and like really just show my personality is through what I wear. And it's like when people like tell me like, oh, like you look good, and I'm just like, dang, I actually looked in the mirror today and thought I looked good, and you're actually confirming it. That's cool. And then it was a thing also because like her saying that, I really believed her, and I used to get bullied like all the time. I'm not really in like high school more so, but like kindergarten through 8th was like bull, bro, for me. So it was kind of like once I got to college more so, and then like I'm like, oh, I can't wear this because I'm getting it in the back of my mind. I'm like, oh, I can't wear this because I look too big in it. And if people actually real life telling me like, you not as big as you think you are. And I'm just like looking at myself, I'm like, I'm really not. But people really gassed it to the point where I'm thinking I gotta wear this stuff that really just like is not my age group because I'm trying to look presentable over looking how I want to look more so. So yeah, when it comes to like my fashion and how I do things right now, I don't care. I've been looking more into, because I've noticed a few things I put on, I'm like, okay, yeah, this not gonna work. This falling off the bone. Like it's falling off me. That doesn't work. But I've gotten more into like finding things that are like a little bit more tailored fit. But like these jeans right now, they like, if I was to get jeans like this, because I used to shop in the men's section a lot for pants and that really didn't work. But they've started like making styles where it's like the legs will flare out more, but it'll be like more cinched up here for you. So that's kind of the look I was going for, and that's what I like the most. But yeah, it's just really learning like what's good for me, what's like what fits on me, and then people are making better things they understand the problems that like girls go through, because it's just like, well, if the legs are big, sometimes up here like the waist doesn't have to be too big, so they're figuring out how to make like flared legs and like, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that was my little spiel.
That's real.
For sure.
I like.
I feel that's why I'm happy that like certain designers are kind of catching on to, there are plus size people, there are tall people that want to wear what y'all have, but y'all just gotta start making stuff for them.
Let's talk about it.
Make stuff for them.
I'm finna slander Fear of God, because I'm irritated.
Oh God,
I'm not finna slander. I'm not finna
What
slander.
size range they got?
You go from, now mind you, let's talk about it, because I worked in retail, and XXXL is not plus size. Plus size starts with a number and then the X. So 1X, 2X, 3X. Why I go on the site?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so an extra.
And because when Target, I do my baby tees, like I'll go and they'll have a section, it'll be like 1X, 2X, but I'll always get the XXX. So
and that's regular. No, if you want to do baby tees, okay.
I mean, because it's more form fitting.
If you want it more, it depends on like, I'm gonna get to that. So it's like, an extra small is like somebody who's like really like really petite. An extra large, just the letters XXXL, is like for someone that's like skinny but tall. Okay. Like, you know, something like that. Well, to an extent, or you skinny and you got like a lot of like breast area, depending on how it is. But like, it's like me, I can't wear an extra large. It's not plus size. I can wear like a 2XL because that is plus size.
Wow,
I went on like the Fear of God website. I was looking because I was like, okay, I'm interested. Like what the host had, what was the professor, the SBI professor? She had that on.
Friday Stroud. Yeah,
yes,
she had that stuff
so
on.
I'm like, okay, they don't have that. That's not out right now for us to get. I don't think that just came off the runway.
Like new runway.
So I was on there looking, and I'm trying to get something, and they talking about XXL. I said,
Dang, that's crazy. Okay. I thought that 2XL and XXL was the same thing.
Yeah, I did.
Promise not.
That's a different way.
So I got to change that. Because I sell the biggest I sell is 2XL right now, but on my site, the junk says XXL, not 2XL.
But like sometimes that's why we try to go off of sizing guides really don't work too much.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends. So it's like, if we know your brand, like personally, like right now for where you are, it's like, I know if you sell like 2XL shirts, I know even if it says XXL, that's what you mean. Mm-hmm. So it's like, some people will say like, some people don't understand that too, and they'll have like 5 X's before the L, and then it's just like, you could have just put like 5XL because you know that. But it's like, a lot of people know that they could like they could go from there and then add on plus size stuff. And going back to what you were saying about like, we want to wear these brands, like plus size people have the same style as you. Like, I want to look how you look in it, but you're not giving me the same thing. And if you are, it's altered or it's in a different like format that I don't like dig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's been like my main problem when it comes to, especially once I started like digging my feet deeper into like high fashion brands. A lot of it, essentially, the biggest sizes they go up to is like XL. If they go to XXL, it's either going to be too tiny, it's not going to fit right, and then God knows if you're tall or plus size, it's going to be real awkward on the proportions. Then realistically, half of these brands don't even go, I mean, a good chunk of them probably don't even go past large. A lot of them is like small, medium, large. The sizing is all different between all of them. And it's just, I don't know. It's like, for like y'all having models on the runway, for them probably being no more than like 6'1" to 6'3", or not 6'1" to 6'3", but like, you know, 5'11", 6. Then also having like plus size models, and then also having other taller models on your runways. But then when it comes to looking at your collections online, y'all don't have nothing for the bodies that y'all are actively putting in front of us. Right. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
It's not realistic. And I feel like on TikTok it's been a good resource tool for me, because I follow, I don't know if y'all know the brand Fat Swag, but he put that on, like his brand is for plus size people, or just in general, and like he has his stuff is so tough. I'm talking about, he got everything. Yeah,
Fat Swag is a tough name.
Yeah,
too.
and it's another one I follow on TikTok. I think her name is Plus Size, and she does dresses for plus size women and all that other stuff. But yeah, just watching their videos and just going off of their sense of fashion as well. Like, it's good to be inclusive of that part too, because it's hard to view somebody's reality when you don't live that reality. Yeah. So you have to actually see and watch how they go through stuff and like experience and, you know, just deal with all the stuff that they, what was I gonna say?
Go through.
My ADHD is popping right now. But yeah, all the obstacles that they have to deal with because people are so pessimistic about fashion, basically.
And to go back to your earlier question real quick, because I did want to give it a shot. You asked, how has our style changed since freshman year, right? Well, for me, I think I became more comfortable with the fact that I want to like appear masculine presenting, because at home I feel like I couldn't do that. Like even since I was a kid, before I knew I was gay, any of that, right? Like, let's say I want some red and black shoes. My mom's like, "Oh, those are boy shoes. Why are you like, they're sneakers, bro?" And I'm like, 10. Who cares?
I have been asked about my sexuality so many times back in the day. Like, it used to get irritated. Like, we did like, what's it called? Truth or Dare. It was in middle school. No, it was in high school. And then, like, I don't have, like, I do what I do, so I don't really care about you asking me questions or whatever. So someone just, like, asked me, like, we were doing Truth or Dare, and it was, like, a rapid question. They were like, "Oh, are you a lesbian?" I was like, "No." They were like, "Oh, you dress like it."
Off the bat?
Oh, you dress like it is crazy.
I was like, "Oh, okay." Hey, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like,
Crazy.
So because of like, stuff like that, growing up, I felt like, oh, like, yeah, okay, I know I like girls, but I still need to wear wigs. I still need to do this. I still need to do that. Kind of trying to please my parents in a sense. But then when I did get to college during freshman year, I realized I was literally uncomfortable, and I have a bigger bust area. So a lot of the stuff that I like to wear in feminine clothing, it just looked like unproportionate in my opinion, because like my bust area is so big. And I was like, I also just don't want to dress. I was literally uncomfortable. Let's say like, oh, there was a business event or something and I had to wear business casual and I have on heels and I'm like, bro, this is not gonna work. So one day I literally went to Forum and I was like, I'm gonna try to wear a tie today. Like, I was like, I'm gonna just try and see what it looks like. And I was like, hold on, dog. This is kind of clean. And I literally got every single article one day. Like, my friend thinks I was having a mental crisis. I got every single article of female clothing that was in my room, in my drawers, and just gave it away and was like I'm gonna dress how I want to dress, straight up. And I feel like starting to dress more masculine is the best thing I ever did, because it made me dress like more comfortably, in my opinion. I never felt like uncomfortable. I would literally sit in rooms with my friends and I would feel like uncomfortable because of what I was wearing. I couldn't do that anymore. So I think that's the biggest change that my style took since freshman year, and I think it's only been for the better. So
I like how you said masculine instead of like male and female, because me personally, I don't see boy clothes and girl clothes. I feel like you can wear what you want, and as long as you wearing it good, shoot, who cares? Like,
literally.
I was going to say if we could do a quick rundown of anything we can expect from y'all brands this year, because I don't have nothing from y'all brands and I'm kind of irritated.
I'm trying to get some more stuff. I'm trying to buy things.
I need a free one a t-shirt if you're trying to just print just one.
What they say? Archive piece? Oh
my gosh.
That joke, I ain't gonna lie.
That's
fine. Man, coming up next, bro, spring, summer, I'm looking forward to it. I don't even know what I'm gonna call the next drop yet. We still kind of in the creative process of it, but we definitely have the designs ready. We definitely have some things in the vault coming out very soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that.
I'm on the lookout.
FANOFME.co on Instagram.
Real.
I don't know. Mine's probably. Oh yeah, I mean the orders that are coming in.
For the fact.
Yeah.
I got mine.
I'm gonna redrop. Yeah, I'm gonna redrop them probably just for a second time, and then I'm gonna end that, and then I'm gonna just go off of whatever social issue I feel like is real prominent right now, or like something for yourself like that expresses individuality, or something for Black folks.
So I actually had a drop that I wanted to drop for Black History Month. It was like this sweater, but has some manufacturer issues, so I might be holding that off to the fall because it's getting really hot outside. And manufacturer issues is a whole nother topic we could have went into. But anyways,
y'all can.
As far as drop go, I haven't made my mind up if I want to like conform to the weather or if I want to drop what I want to drop, if that makes sense. Because I have another hoodie idea. I'm gonna restock this again, but after that, I have a hoodie idea, and I don't know if I want to go with that or if I want to like sell shorts and shirts because it's hot outside. So I haven't quite made my mind up, because I follow these other brands that are like really big, and I notice a lot of them, they don't care like what the weather is outside, because people are gonna wear it at the end of the day. So I'm still trying to decide.
No, like is that a monetary issue for like y'all? Like, do you think if you drop it now, eventually when it gets colder, they gonna start picking up, or is it like a loss of money?
I ain't gonna lie. I have like firsthand experience with this, because last spring I was supposed to drop some shorts and a shirt and what else, and I dropped a hat. But because of manufacturing issues and then like money issues, I wasn't able to drop it in the summertime. So the time I was able to drop it was in the fall, and it was crazy because I just dropped the shorts, and that next week it was 55 degrees for the next 2 months, and I wasn't seeing sales because of that. So like from that point on, I was like, I'm gonna follow the weather, because I couldn't take that. I'm I'm a small brand right now, so I can't take that down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our stuff is more locally based. Well, I'm trying to get more locally based because I've been kind of doing TikTok, so I get a lot of stuff for people across the United States. And I was more online, so I'm learning to do local stuff. But like, what was the rest of the question? Sorry, y'all.
We was just talking about like the things that you want to drop. Like, are you?
Oh yeah.
You go by like just what you want to drop or like the weather.
Like you just gonna drop.
I feel like now I definitely try to go by the weather, but with the expansion, manifestation, I'm speaking it into existence. It really, I would say, just go by how I feel, because there are different people in different parts of the United States, and when I go worldwide or like start shipping worldwide and stuff like that, it's going to be different climates over there, so I have to consider that as well. So really, it would be like all season, all year round. Like everybody's buying different types of pieces, like sweaters and stacks or like shorts, depending on like how it is over there. So.
I'll just say real quick to wrap it up, because this is what I was talking to you about, like what's expected like from us. So I was talking to Kai about, because I kind of wanted to go based off of like what Jade had said. She wants to wear things that she would sell, and that's kind of how I'm feeling too. So I was like trying to put in the works making my own. I knew I eventually wanted to have, like in the future, I've been said I wanted to have a clothing line and stuff, and like a big like high end fashion to just low end, like whatever. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'll do it one day when I'm famous. I'll just do it today. Like I literally I'm like, I keep telling myself, yeah, I'll do this in the future. And I told myself 2024 was the year of me just like, I'm tired of just planning, because I have everything planned out and I've never done anything, because I'm just waiting for, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was just waiting for handouts. I'm like, well, God always does what he does for me, so I'm just gonna wait for it to fall in my lap. Like, but faith without works is dead. So it's like, it's you not doing nothing, you not gonna get blessed. So I was just like, I was talking to Kai and I was like trying to figure out like how she started everything, because I just wanted to start small and then kind of get my forte and stuff. So y'all may be seeing something from me this year.
Sir.
Real bad.
Fun.
I already, should I say the name or do I have to copyright that first?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Well,
Gatekeep.
I was gonna say, yeah, gatekeep for your
Hold on to it.
I'm
Yeah,
gatekeeping.
yeah,
I'm
for
gatekeeping.
for sure.
Yeah.
Give
Okay,
them
cool.
something to like wait on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Me coming soon.
Dang, I was gonna say, since we got 4 brands on the show today.
Yeah, real bad.
Since we talked about before, like what y'all wouldn't do in terms of a collab or like an item that y'all wouldn't make. What's a dream collab that y'all have, or like a person that y'all want to work with?
I've never even thought about this. I ain't gonna lie.
And it doesn't have to be like, well, it could be an exact person that you want to be like. Let's say you had a fashion show. If you have an exact like celebrity that you want to walk down with your stuff, or if you want to collab with a brand or
You don't have to be
whatever
exact.
you want to do, I'll tell you what I want to child.
Same on mine.
You want me to go
Even though I
first?
ain't got a
Yeah,
brand.
go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Like I said, I love K-pop. So BTS is RM and Suga or whatever. I want them because they walked the LV runway one time. All of BTS, they like brand ambassadors for Louis Vuitton, so they've walked the runway there. I would like them in my own show, and then I would like to just dress them in stuff that they could have, like when they do their variety shows or like music videos and stuff, like having them have something. And then I want to walk. Well, I wanted to do, this is kind of like big sounding, but I wanted to do a collab with LV myself and then walk in that show with my stuff, my own stuff on. So
tough.
that's me.
Dang. So like, I would say people wearing my stuff first. I would like want like, like I think a big person right now is like Lil Yachty. He be putting that
most
stuff on.
definitely.
Kai Cenat, he be having that stuff on as well. And then collab, I would say like Opium, like Playboy Cardi and them. Like I feel like a Opium collab with FANOFME would be crazy. Like that avenue. That's definitely what I want to go down. So yeah.
Make it happen. I'm excited.
As far as collaborations, I really can't think. I'm gonna think and see if I can get back to y'all. But as far as collaborations, but yeah, like for me to see Lil Yachty wearing eccentric, like because I really love like Lil Yachty's style. I think he never looks the same, but it's him at the same time, and that's what I aspire to do when it comes to me and dressing up. Like I don't always look the same, but at the same time, it's still like my realm of not the same, if that makes sense. So like seeing somebody like Lil Yachty, like rappers like that live a certain lifestyle but are like true to themselves, like not the rappers that look like all the other rappers, rappers that, like I said, they are in their own lane. That would be a dream of mine, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm not really a celebrity person. I don't really believe in celebrities. don't know. I just don't agree with like the forced popularity and like they don't really have time to be themselves or really feel themselves. But like people like Lil Yachty, like unproblematic rappers and stuff like that, or like celebrities, then yes, I would agree. Like if I had to do a collab or want somebody to wear my stuff, I would want it to be somebody with meaning. And
embodies the brand. And I feel like with FANOFME, like Yachty's the embodiment of that, like itself. Like he came in the rap game at 16 years old, like making Cola in Minnesota, and like people wasn't really messing with it for real.
He was a Cody Shane.
They wasn't messing with him for real. Like this dude is trash. Like they was really praying on his downfall.
I was one of the people who saying that he was trash.
And then right, it's real.
The groupie. I'm sorry.
It's real. And then he came out with a whole new like sound. Then went to Detroit and hopped on their wave, and then like, you know what I'm saying, like he do what he want to do, like, and I really mess with that.
He goes in his own flow.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not a designer, but I do like to tout myself as a stylist. If I was able to style for a brand, I've said it every episode, waiting on that email, Mr. Telfar Clemens, call me. I would eat y'all up.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That email coming.
Man, when I tell you,
right now.
I'm still like love my girl T.
Oh yeah, because
Love my girl T. We in that video too. Why could I go to bed?
With the Telfar. Okay, so Telfar posted like when she was in that video that we took a.
There's a bunch of us in the front, and we
and
figured
then
like
you was in
front
there, T
page.
going crazy, and Telfar like posted it on the
Yeah.
page.
I do remember that.
And I was just like, I was in the video too. Like,
I was
y'all
talking
could've
about
sent
how
me
my
something.
name's T. I'm like, what'd she do?
Oh, you know what person I forgot? Kanye West.
Wait,
That's real.
Yeah, that counts.
Definitely got to collab with
They call him problematic, but I feel like he's true to himself, and he's seen a lot of stuff. So it's like you can't knock him for
Facts.
how he's doing with his experience.
But when he was in the studio for Carnival and he said he the new Jesus, I don't know, I'm just my Christian. But I love you.
That's
I
real.
don't agree with everything he said.
He be a
I was
little,
like,
he be a little off the marker a little bit. But it's, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I'd be like, it's Kanye. Like, just let him be himself, bro. Like,
Real. And if I could style a celebrity, Alton Mason or that basketball player Shy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Shay.
yeah.
Shay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that boy, that guy be putting that stuff on too.
Yeah, very nice.
Because you know some basketball players can't dress.
Yep.
Like they be trying to be too different to the point where they look crazy.
Steph Curry cannot dress.
Oh, get off my boy.
Cordell cannot dress. He's
Anything other than a suit? Does he wear anything other than suit?
who? Curry? He be trying.
Yeah, he
It's
be
tries and it
trash.
doesn't look
That's the
good.
problem. He's
It's
trying.
trash.
He needs to just stick to his like little lane. I ain't gonna
I'm
cap.
screaming.
Because-
That little
Yeah.
3-point lane.
Not for real.
That part. So if we can go, like, where can they find your brand and your personal on social media?
Like, what's my social media? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say my TikTok is Eccentric Apparel. I'm pretty sure if you just type that in, it'll come up, if I'm not mistaken. My Instagram is eccentric.co and my website is eccentricapparel.com.
Yeah, my socials for the brand is all fanofme.co, fanofme.co. The website is www.fanofmeco.com, and then my personal is slimeball.lin.
.com. That's money. I know that's right.
Pay for the donation.
My personal Instagram is JD's Gallery. Sorry.
Oh, it's me. I didn't know. I don't know.
Nah, I'm good.
Brand Instagram is at the Kaimikaze, THEKI, not Kaimikaze, Kaimikaze, because you know I'm Kai.
Funny story, I couldn't find her brand one day when I was trying to buy my sweats because I didn't put the I.
Oh my God. People always ask me that too. I'd be like, yes, my name. Oh, yes, THEKIMIKAZE. Ooh, that's my first time spelling. I did real good. And then for my TikTok, it's kamikaze.store, and also for my domain link is kamikaze.store.
Okay, period.
Where can they find you, Cordell?
Well, if you just don't see me walking on the street, you can find me at CRDLLLL. That is my Instagram, my name, no vowels. You can find my styling page at c.styles. That is c.styles. I think there's like 2 or 3 S's on that because I couldn't get the original name. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And then me, my personal is Micah Barkley, just my name, MICAHBARKLEY. And then my personal diary page, it's like a collage of my youth or whatever, is 10/13/02, which is my birthday, but it's spelled out TEN. I don't know how to spell 13. THIRTEENOHTWO. Period.
And you can find the show on Instagram at Off the Rack 90. Jesus. Off the Rack 905. That is Off the Rack 90.5. I mess that up every episode and I don't know why.
It's okay. Just make sure y'all get the right stuff.
Hello. Follow it.
All right.
But yeah, we good. Listen to y'all. Listen to
Wait,
y'all.
before we go, I just want to thank you, Cordell, and I'm tripping, Micah,
Thank y'all
for
for
the
having
opportunity.
Yeah,
Facts.
no, seriously.
You're not just like giving like brands like us, like, you know what I'm saying, a little exposure is big, because like it's gonna go a long way. I know for sure. So I got y'all a gift.
Ooh, It's all about black collaboration.
y'all
I know that's right.
Oh my God.
Not the giveaways, not the unboxing. Wait.
That's so
I'm saying, like, just a little piece.
Oh,
Nothing crazy though.
You said you ain't had no pieces yet?
Yeah, there
Like
you
crazy,
go.
like,
There you
yes,
go.
sir.
Rock your pen. Yeah, yes, sir.
Period.
I win at everything. Oh, I am such a winner. Oh my God.
I just, no problem.
You have to do that.
Not for sure. It's all about giving back, bro. Y'all giving to us, so like,
No way.
No
only right.
problem. That's what this show is about. I want to make sure that we're highlighting Black-owned brands in Tallahassee and beyond, and just giving people a platform. Because
Yes,
we got a
sir.
platform, I want to be able to share it.
I'm trying, and we definitely, when y'all got new stuff, new things to talk about regarding your brand or whatever. We
Yeah,
trying
y'all
to
could
get
come back on.
Yeah, I would
Let
love
me
to
know.
be here.
Yeah.
This is a great time.
I'm ready to get back in the stew.
Yeah.
Very much.
Exactly.
Bet.
But we will catch y'all on the next episode. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
Off the Rack is produced in the studios of WANM-FM 90.5 in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication at Florida A&M University.